I had a rough day yesterday. I had a panic attack at work, which isn't uncommon. It's not uncommon for me. Um, Sometimes when I finish eating, I get full and like I just get really anxious. I'm always afraid I'm gonna have a panic attack and throw up. And I think from thinking that, I get anxious, even more anxious, thinking about it. Um, I had an issue with eating in the past. I'll be anxious, and I just had have generalized anxiety. So I was really skinny because I didn't really eat. You know, I only ate at work really, and I didn't even eat that much, like even at work. But I ate. I was able to eat at work because when my mind is busy, um, I'm not as anxious. So it was like a running joke, like, oh, all Jared does is eat, all he does is eat. But no, that's the only time I can eat, you know? Um, so yeah, that's the only time I can. Well, in the past, but now I'm a lot better. This was like 2020, 2021. That was the peak of it, but it was always bad. But now it's just sometimes I get anxious, like after I eat. But yesterday was really bad. You know, I was already in a depressive episode, and this just made things even worse. You know, not the sadness, but yesterday just very taxing. Um, the heck? You can still see me, right? Wait. I just turned the light on and the garage is raining right now. So yeah, light went out in the back, outside. But anyways, yeah, I didn't want to leave the dining hall because I knew I was gonna start panicking. I had to go outside to go to another building, and I was full, and I was just like, man, I'm gonna have to use my box breathing because when I'm outside, I just feel so exposed, and like, what if someone sees me throw up, and like, I'll just get so embarrassed, and like, what I have to go home after that? You know, I'm just thinking all these things, and it's just, I went outside and I was just doing my box breathing, just, you know, and and I made it. I was outside for like 2 minutes, then I made it in, and I was like, oh my gosh, and I had so much adrenaline, it just like wore me out, you know, and I didn't even have the energy to work out after that, and I was like, man, like I really need to work out because I haven't in a couple of days, but like I was worn out because that wears you out mentally, that wears you out physically, just overall it's not good. So I had to take care of myself, so I went home and I rested because that's what my body needed. Well, I had a hard day. Man. um and I don't plan on making all of these videos motivational. I'm just talking about my life, you know. Maybe you'll get motivated by it, maybe not, I don't know. Either way, I still plan on staying anonymous. Will you be able to tell who I am in public? I don't know, but that's the goal, to stay anonymous. Because who really cares who I am, bro? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Um, but yeah, my name's not even actually Hampton. This is just a name that I used. Okay, so, but I will be talking about my life and real stories, real events, things that actually happen, maybe that you can relate to, and not feel so alone. You know, I I scared my therapist, scared my counselor. I'm actually getting a new one because she like had a panic attack when I was telling her things, and I was like, wow, like I've never. She was an intern, so not so much experience, and then she got her certificate or whatever. But I was telling her the type of music I listen to, which is like horrorcore, like rap and things about talking about people who die and killing and drugs, and like if the beat's cool and they're like talking about that stuff, that's like awesome for me. I love that because they're just, and I love like old Tyler the Creator. I was showing her the song "Bastard" by Tyler the Creator, and she like freaked out. I told her, and I was like smiling. She was like looking at me, and I was like, "What?" Because I like the song, right? And the reason I like those songs is if you know what mood congruence is, that means you reach for something to help you adjust to your mood. Like, if you're happy, you're going to listen to a happy song. If you're sad, you'll listen to a sad song because you want to feel seen. You want to feel like you're not going through this alone, you know? And that's what I do. I do that a lot because I've been through a lot. So I have a very deep understanding of myself, my emotions. I am not my emotions. I view them from the outside. I view them and I take care of them. But I don't we're not one, you know? I know we're not one. But mood congruence really helps me, and I like listening to those really dark songs. Because they're so raw in them. They're so just real, you know? I mean, yeah, are they talking about crazy things? Yeah, but at least they're real, and they're I mean, obviously they're jokes, the things that they're talking about. Or like old Eminem when he talks about killing and chopping people up and throwing them in a lake, and then like things like that. It's mood congruence. I've been in a dark place and I understand those places. I know, does anyone else relate? I know there's people who relate because I know there's people who love death metal. You know, they're not crazy. They're some of the calmest people you'll ever meet in your life because they're emotionally in tune. That's their outlet. The screamo. Bro. And I get it. I completely understand and I respect that. I don't like screamo, but I understand. I get it. I know why you would listen to that. Or metal or whatever. So yeah, man, I have no motivation for you today. Yesterday was hard. It sucked. Today was a lot better. Today was actually my Friday, so I'm gonna enjoy this weekend. This Saturday and Sunday. Dang, it's raining really hard. Wow. So I'm gonna enjoy this Saturday and Sunday for myself, even though I know today is Sunday. But tomorrow, never mind. You get it. You get what I'm trying to say. But I'm always gonna make these videos at least 8 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes, depends on how much I feel like talking. And I have a Red Bull, so I'm very talkative right now. So if you ever want me to talk about something, or if you ever want me to, if you have any questions, I'll answer everything very transparent. Because again, I'm anonymous. You don't know who I am. Wait, I feel like I said my name at some point in this. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. My name's Hampton. It's not actually, but who cares what my name actually is? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what I look like. Doesn't matter what I sound like. Doesn't matter. Nothing in this matters. I'm gonna be talking in public, like walking around talking in public, and you'll be able to see my surroundings and where I am. Who cares? I mean, maybe at some point someone could track me down and be like, he was at this location. Maybe, I don't know. people are smart and weird and do things like that. So who knows? But yeah. So this is gonna be something I plan on doing every other day. So 4 to 5 posts I'm gonna make a week on Here's something, bro. Oh, there's like a dangling thing. I thought it was in the car. I was like, bro, is there something above my head? Am I cooked right now? Is something gonna come down, land on my shoulders, and rip my head off my shoulders right now? Um, but yeah. Wow, it is raining really hard. I was going to the gym, but I don't know, man. It's pretty bad. It's kind of not safe too. I mean, I'm committed. I mean, in the past, bro, I would go to the gym in a flood. I would go in the raining, storm, hail. It doesn't matter. But I'm older now, and I realize I don't have to be David Goggins in the gym. Matter of fact, that's how if you overtrain your body, it can affect your mental and your emotional health. And that's what happened. I'll talk about that in another video. I'm going to stop this at 10 minutes. But, wow, yeah, it's raining really hard. I'm not going anywhere. Unless it stops at least. But, yeah, thanks for listening. This is Hampton. And, I should make my ending outro like, this is Hampton. Don't roll your heads, move off your shoulders. And I just end it.